What's up, people? It's Saturday, the 17th. I've got a review for you and a hello. How's it going? You can leave comments letting me know how you're hanging in there because things aren't really getting any easier, are they? So, how am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty much fine, actually, because, and I've said it over the years, due to my life experience being black and from Omaha and a whole bunch of the reasons, I've been seeing this storm that we're living in coming in different forms. And so I'm just in the grin and bear it mode, just try to get through it. Although part of me also realizes that this could be the way it is for the rest of my life. And some of y'all don't want to think that. But the way that we're dealing with COVID and the way it's got shit shut down, this could be going on for years, people. Not just a few months, not just 1 or 2 years, but this could go down for a generation. We're not handling it very well, are we? So I received a single to review, and the person emailed me first and asked would I be interested, and trying to find the letter because they said they do want honest feedback. They explained what kind of music the band is playing. It's this person's friend. Okay, so much for that. I'll just go ahead and review it because they want honesty. So I received this Chimes of Bayonets. I believe that's the name of the band. It's a brand new single, 2020. The band was described to me as, they say we sound like Jawbox or something like that. Yeah, this sound is that angsty coming out of the 90s guitar rock sound to me. Now, what I can say about this is that musically, I think it's solid. These are some interesting. The music just jumps out right away with energy and a feeling. For me, the throwback is the vocals, and it's something that I can't get around. The vocals on this are honest, but a lot of time they're out of key, and that really bugs my ears. Now, I used to play in bands, not exactly like this one, but for example, a band I was in, Sun Ambulance, for a while. When I joined that band, they were in Saddle Creek, and the leader of the band, Joe, is quite talented, but because of the approach that they were doing, which was we're just doing the song, he would sometimes really just sing, and it would just come out awful. And I said, Joe, you can sing, so why don't you sing? And things got better. They did. It was like, well, you can sing, so why not sing? So that's the main thing that I have to say that I notice is that it's interesting. I don't know what they're singing about, but those vocals, it's like, I think what I'm saying is the people that really like this band and like this music will probably get into those vocals or forgive them. But as a reviewer, that's the thing that I want to say. It's like, I see a lot of strength here, but that's the one. But I've said that all along on my channel, that vocals are the one thing. It's not my greatest interest, and yet at the same time, the human voice is so important, and it is the most intimate of the instruments. That's what has been said by many people, and I agree with it. I understand it. The human voice, we connect with it, and many people just need it. They can't do music without it. So that's what I have to say about Chimes of Bayonets. And I think that you folks, they're on Facebook. This is only $5. And I dare say there's people who are going to like this. Okay? There it is. Talk a little bit before I go. What's in my stack? So much is on my mind about this weird world, but I'll just focus on the music because things are just really weird. Not like I needed to play it because I just got the box set, but I pulled this out, Sign of the Times 12-inch with the B-side, La La La, He He He, 10-minute version. Funky and fun. Prince plays some funky bass on that. Was watching some old music videos and it got me to pull this out. Love this song by Echo and the Bunnymen. Bring on the Dancing Horses. Exquisite pop song. And then the B-side also, both songs. Bedbugs and Ballyhoo and Over Your Shoulder. Exceptional pop band. Echo and the Bunnymen were a pop group. Exceptional. Pull this because every now and then it's like, okay, come back to this, because when it came out it was disappointing. It was kind of like more of the same, but now with time it's grown on me and I do quite like this. Porcupine Trees, The Incident. And when it came out like they do, they make these limited edition versions, and so I grabbed it with the slipcase and 2 albums and a big fat ass book. And this is a continuation of what he was doing with Deadwing and Fear of a Blank Planet. It is a continuation. And so now with the complement of time, it makes more sense to my ears. It doesn't sound like just more of the same. It sounds like trying to finish a story in a way. So I really enjoyed that last night. I have these songs on other records, but I play it just to be playing it sometimes because Japanese pressings are so nice. The Story of Genesis. I played Supper's Ready off of this in particular last night. There's the Obi. With the Obi episode. Yeah. Love Japanese pressings. They are exquisite. And just right quick, yesterday I did play one of those Bowie masters on my good turntable. And no comparison to that Abbey Road. And I have an original Abbey Road still, Dave. I know your watch. I still have my original copy of Abbey Road on vinyl. But that remaster cut is like, oh man, it's exceptional. The Bowie didn't even come close. I mean, I like the Bowie, but it was like the whole deal of what was happening is what's happening with those Beatles remasters. I don't remember which one it is. It's the Gills Martin or whatever, which one. But boy, that one is just amazing. Picked up a new record yesterday. I'm glad I did because vinyl is resurging in popularity, and I would have missed out on this if I hadn't called. But the new Autechre, Sign, British electronic glitch. Well, glitch is kind of where it started, and this thankfully don't sound like their old sound. Right away, it's different, and it's more melodic. I like the side C in particular. Things really get going on side C on this for me. The new Autechre, Sign on Warp. Good label. That's a new one. Pulled this for some reason, but it's an original J.K. and Company Suddenly One Summer collectible. The kid was only 16 or so when he made this album back in 1968. It's only towards the end of the album that his age shows a little bit in his voice. But overall, the writing, I'm just seeing some damage here, big deal. The writing and the songwriting and the psychedelic effects on this, it's like, wow. Well, he had his finger on the pulse. This is a wonderful psychedelic album. Psychedelic. So I already had this, but I didn't have an original. So when I saw this yesterday at Homer's, in spite of the price, I said I'm going to get it. Amon, Duul, Yeti. This is an original English Liberty Records pressing. It's not a German Liberty. I have a German Strand pressing, which is from later. But this is a 1970s with the cover that's textured cover, and plays great. Rhoda, who wrote her name on this, who owned this, she cared about this music. And these are played, but they're taken care of. This is a great psychedelic album. It just is. This is what psychedelic is. Amon Duul. So am I keeping my other copy? Yeah. You know, as part of my collection, I'm keeping it. And I bought one more thing. I put it away already, but it's right here. Because I don't play them much. But I rate them, and so I still, if I can find it cheap, I'll get some more Sonic Youth for my collection. Sonic Nurse, and this is good. Kind of like Marquis Smith of the Fall, who slagged them off. I have my criticisms of Sonic Youth, but at the same time, I really appreciate what they did and how they opened some doors. Saw them live, got to meet Steve Shelley, the drummer, and had a very wonderful conversation with him. Okay, so again, thanks for the Chimes of Bayonets. Check it out, folks. Some of you folks may really like it, okay? Let me know how you're doing. As we get closer to the actual date of election, here in America, things are just getting weirder and weirder. And the fact that the virus just keeps going up isn't helping. So let me know how you're doing.